Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is Stranger Palooza. This is Nick Schmidt of SSRV, Sunshine State RV.
Gainesville, Florida. Number one Class B dealership in the state of Florida.
Absolutely. And
thanks to Hank Strange and all his fans that watch.
I take a little bit of the credit. So we're gonna do one of our epic comparison videos. And today we're looking at all Ford Transits, actually all from Coachmen, Class B.
Yes.
Right? I'm a Coachmen Class B brand ambassador as well as a Sunshine State RV brand ambassador.
So
if
you're
you don't
double
know,
dipping right now?
Double dipping.
You're the double dips. You like the Oreo that double dips.
Yeah, like this is some ice cream. I'm all up in it.
All up in it.
And yeah, so we're gonna look at, you know, some current model Beyonds.
Yeah.
And some of the differences that you would see, not just from, like, I think there's the C, there's the RB, then there's a D. You know, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some different features on these. We're gonna get all into this right now. Let's do this.
So what's really cool is that we actually have all three of the models here in Gainesville. So we have over 100 Class B RVs in Gainesville, Florida. So we have all three Beyonds, we have all the Novas, we have the Gallerias, we have the whole Coachmen line in stock here in Gainesville.
Yeah, so you won't see this many vans anywhere.
I don't think anywhere else in the world is gonna have all three Beyonds at the same time. So Coachmen makes three vans, right? They make a Ford Transit, that's 22 feet. They make a Nova, which on the ProMaster, that's 20 feet, 11 inches. And then they make the Sprinter, which is 24 feet.
The Galleria.
The Galleria. Yeah. So Nova, Beyond, Galleria, 20 feet, 22, 24.
Yeah.
I'm rounding, obviously.
So Ford is the Beyond.
Ford's the Beyond.
The Nova is a ProMaster, Galleria, Sprinter.
Sprinter. Yeah. The Fords are all-wheel drive. The Sprinters can be all-wheel drive. ProMasters are two-wheel drive.
Front wheel, so at the front.
Front-wheel drive. What's awesome about Coachmen, and I say this all the time, they use the same cabinetry, the same quality, the same lithium, the same technology, plumbing, everything between all three lines.
Yeah.
They're not like, there's some brands out there that take their low line and they put all their crappy leftover junk in it, and they take their high line and they just put all the fancy stuff in it, and the quality is so different between the three. Coachmen, the guys at Coachmen do not believe in that. The guys at Coachmen make sure that all three vans have the same quality, the same warranty, the same components, same everything. So just because you're getting a 20-foot Nova or a 22-foot Beyond, you're still getting the same quality as a 24-foot Mercedes Galleria.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That make sense?
Yeah, I agree with that. And listen, you guys have a lot of vans, like you said, but people always ask me, and without knowing specifically what someone's looking for, because I think that's the thing you always talk about, that you know, you have to find the right van for you.
Correct.
So without knowing, though, I would advise people to get a Coachman, not just because, you know, I'm a brand ambassador,
they pay you.
but they really take care of people. Am I lying?
Not at all.
If you buy a Coachman product, a Coachman van specifically,
so they just had someone at their factory that had 100,000 miles on their van, and the leadership at Coachman was so thankful that they kept the van, they had the van, and they're representing. They gave her free wheels and tires.
Now, where should we start? Where should we start here?
We can start right here. This is your baby.
Is this a rear bath
This
model?
is what introduced me to Hank and changed my life forever 5 years ago.
You're welcome.
We don't know if it's good or bad. Verdict is still out. But this is the rear bath model. They're all the same on the outside. This is a lithium model, which is cool. They're all made in America, which we appreciate.
Yep.
And this one, having the rear bath, they kind of close the door a little bit. I like how they give you two big handles. You walk in, somebody was buying a different brand of RV from us the other day. They went to a Beyond, they need something a little smaller. And they're like, hey, I want to make sure that whatever van I have has two handles like this, because it's just such a big deal.
Helps you get in and out.
In and out, 100%.
Yeah.
No matter how young or old you are. I'm young and fit.
I agree. It helps me get in.
I'm in the prime of my life right now.
You are.
And I use
I'm not going to argue that. All of these are going to be a little different. There's going to be some little things that maybe I'll point out here. But yes, this is the rear bath. Recently on the new models, they've gone over to, you can have the gray cabinets, which is really cool. The
brand new,
have been upgraded.
Brand new everything in this model, right?
Yeah.
So when you talk brand new, you have the new Sync 4 system. You have the new digital rear view mirror on the chassis.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You love that mirror for some reason.
Digital rear view, I don't have to spend money and put something in.
That's true. Then what's cool is you have the modern gray cabinets.
Right.
You have the nice new floor.
Yes, those are really cool. Kind of like a herringbone pattern going down here.
You have the new faucet. This still has a round sink, but I always say, you know what? Use round plates. Why wouldn't you want a round sink?
It depends. All of these things are personal preferences of people. You and I were talking about that before this. Like, there's some things we'll show you that I really like and I want on a van, but sometimes you got to do trade-offs because there
Yeah.
are little differences in chassis.
Yes. This is their
Yeah.
hottest van. It's not their best seller right now
Yeah.
because they have so many ProMasters. The Novas are
Right.
kicking butt.
Yeah.
But-
But if you order in bulk, basically that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think I've seen the most Ford Transit vans at Coachman. I can't think of anyone else
Yeah.
that's making as many Transit
Nobody's
vans.
making as many.
So in that case, you're ordering so many, there's going to be little differences.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So-
and it depends on what you really want.
Brand new
your priority.
countertop,
Yeah.
brand new countertop, new sink faucet. This is the new King Connect, so it's a cell booster, Wi-Fi extender, and their Wi-Fi available. This is where kind of the good stuff is. So you have
Yep.
the Truma air conditioner and the Truma hot water heater and furnace all get controlled
Truma
here.
on board.
And there's a Truma app. Firefly is here, so this tells you your tank sensors. This does your lights, and then you got some switches here for your disconnect, propane, Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
I've got some cool Truma content coming for people because I'm also, this is going to sound, I don't know, I'm also a Truma ambassador,
Who doesn't
which
pay
I'm
you?
very proud of.
Who doesn't pay you?
Listen, man, I'm about this life.
You're like a politician now. You're getting paid by everybody.
Lola and I about this life. We just went to Truma, and we've got some really cool content I think you
Yeah.
guys will appreciate coming up. So yeah, and Truma is awesome.
So
you've
if
got
another
a hot
RV
water
dealership
heater.
offered to pay you more, you wouldn't take it, would you?
Another dealership? No, me and you know, ride or die.
There we go.
Ride or die.
I like it. I like it.
I'm getting a spot in that new dealership, so I'm not giving up my spot.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. We are building a new dealership right now. So I
Yeah.
really like these new colors. This is like
Yeah.
reminds me of what's in my house. You know,
Yeah.
very modern, very new.
The gray,
You got-
the gray is really in the middle. Like, you know, you can get a white interior. You can get like a light. What is that? Like a light blonde maple
Yep,
kind of
maple
interior.
cabinets.
This for me is really nice. There's something about it
Yeah.
that just pulls you in.
And you know what I was glad was that they were able to make in the same Amish factory that they make the other ones. They do a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
They work. I mean, they work hard. They craftsmanship. When you go through these cabinets, you could tell that they have picked one of the best Amish cabinet factories up there to make
Absolutely.
these.
And you know what's interesting? Whenever I talk to the Amish folk when I'm in Middlebury in Indiana, they love Florida, dude.
Really?
Yeah, this is where they come. I don't know how they get here. I don't know if they get here on those horse-drawn carts,
Do not know.
but they love
Is
Florida.
Amish- So your rear bath is a 2021,
Yeah, I think so.
something like
I
that.
think
So they've made
Yeah.
some significant improvements since
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
So something that's cool is they got this nice lagoon mount here, and I'm sure you got lagoon mounts
Yeah.
now. But they have
But
this cool lagoon mount.
This is awesome what you're
Yes.
about to show. So,
So,
right here, you can make your bed
You
real
can make
fast.
your bed just like this,
Yeah.
and just like this, and you can only make whatever you want. If you don't
Yeah,
want to make
you
it
can do
all,
all the way.
you can go all the way halfway, and then they
Yeah.
give you the cushions
Yep,
to fill
to
it
fill
in.
it in.
between.
Yep.
So you can make the entire thing one big huge king bed.
Yeah.
You can make that half a king bed. You can make this
Yeah.
half. So
you can make
get
a
in
step
and
out here so you can, or
it's so cool that they give you the flexibility. And then in here, they started doing.
seatbelts.
Yours doesn't have this, does it?
No.
So they got
So,
seatbelts
but
now.
seatbelts are awesome. So now you can actually travel with four people in
in
this
here, yeah.
van. Yeah. So that's a
And I
cool thing.
love-
And the cushioning, they've done a good job with the
So
cushioning.
this is
as
their
well.
their newish Q foam. You know, I
Yeah.
know that they've really tried. They went on a search a couple of years ago to find the most comfortable cushions
Yeah.
that they can get, and
Yeah.
I feel like they accomplished
So
it.
before we go back to the bathroom, some of the things that will be optional. So obviously this is just a microwave here. I
It
think.
is.
So this, because I think right now they're
They
transitioning
are.
to the air fryer.
Convection. Well, so the other models have it. This model, because of the way
rear
it's
bath.
set,
Yeah.
the rear bath cannot. The
But they're
same with
switching
the,
over. You're going to
same-
start seeing some
Same
of that
with the
coming out.
sink, the square and circle
Yeah.
sink. They're going to be able to do that here soon.
And
too.
also for the people who want a bigger fridge, you've got the smaller fridge here. I'm happy with it. Sometimes I bring like a Truma cooler with me as a backup. But we will see when we go to the other models that you'll be able to have that.
So this is cool, right? It's just different. So you got a double cabinet here, so you can put
Mhm.
bigger things, and then they give you a divider, and you have a single cabinet.
Yeah.
So you can, they just give you some
Let's show the
flexibility.
cabinets over here.
And then what else is
Check
same
that
thing here?
out.
So you got
There's
two
tons
doubles
of
here,
storage. Yeah.
double and a double, which is
Yep.
nice.
Yep.
So just different.
Yeah.
And some people put dividers in here. They put little containers.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of RVs a little differently, which is cool. So the JBL is nice. They upgraded this a
Yep,
couple of years
'cause
ago, which is
only
great.
because we ruthlessly.
I truly believe we had our hand in that.
Yes, we do. We get some credit, and there's a smart TV, which
Smart
is very
TV,
nice.
24-inch. You got all your
Yeah.
stuff here, and then this is that King router thing that they use.
Yeah,
I like how they
that's
have
awesome.
big windows going down both sides.
Yeah.
And then you have another Firefly here. You
Mhm.
got your fan plug. Depends.
Yeah.
A guy bought a Beyond from us yesterday. So this one has 630 amp hours of lithium, 3001 inverter, has solar, underhood generator.
Mhm.
He wanted one with a double lithium. So I
Wow.
had 1,260
I'm very jealous.
amp hours. And so he said, he bought it from us. We said, oh, go to the, because when you buy from us, we fly you in. So we flew in from up north and we put you up for the first 2 nights at a campground. So Corey, our guy that does the walkthroughs, was teaching him about the RV. And Corey's like, oh, when you get to the campground, plug in. He's like, dude, throw that plug away. He's like, why? He's like, I bought double lithium, so I
Don't
never
need it.
have to plug in anywhere. And Corey's like, okay. He's like, when I get to that campground, I am not plugging in, and I'm going to see how, if these batteries do what you
I
and
can
Hank
just imagine the look on
and-
Corey's face.
and the
like,
guys
all
at
right.
Coachman say they last. Corey's like, oh, geez. And he said, if it doesn't work, I'm bringing it right back.
Yeah.
Corey's like, oh, you got to talk to Nick about that one. So he
So
went
what
to the
happened?
campground, 14 hours.
Yeah, I believe it.
14 hours straight in 105-degree weather. This AC ran, that
And it was
fridge
running
ran,
all night
and
because
every light
it's
ran.
still hot and humid at night.
14 hours.
Cool. That's awesome.
So divide that in half. If you have the single lithium and you're in
Yeah,
Florida, you get
7.
7 hours. If you're
Yeah.
up north or in better weather, you might get 8, 9, 10 hours.
Yeah.
But 14 hours that bad
And
boy
we're
ran.
talking continuous run.
Continuous.
Of the
Compressor
compressor.
on.
Yeah.
It's
These
on.
run even when the compressor's off just to keep circulating the air. That's what makes it more efficient. But we're talking continuous run of that compressor. That's pretty good.
So we're in the
Rear bath, man, is the best bath. Is the rear bath. Yeah,
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, your screen is down. They've also upgraded these screens. We can go to the back. All of this furniture in the rear bath is also upgraded. Like, this is a fancy Italian-style sink here that I don't have, which I'm very jealous of. You know, all
Forget
of
the
this.
Cybertruck. You need to upgrade.
I really do, man. I really do.
This is nice. This is nice. So
Yeah.
there's a light, there's a fan, the
Yeah.
air conditioner is blowing right on you. Nobody
Right.
likes to sweat when they sit on the toilet. Fun,
And
right?
then you can also open up the door and look out at nature.
I can't do that right now because
Yes,
of the
we have to go to
configuration.
the back.
Check this out. Modern gray
Yep. All the cabinetry and storage
cabinets.
back
Look at
here.
this. Nice.
So
big.
this is the benefit of rear bath. You do have more storage
What do you
back
put
here.
back here? Clothes?
I put all kinds of stuff, man. I put like those little USB fans. I put towels back here. You know, all the different toiletries you need.
So if you
All
had
that
like a
stuff.
stand-up paddle board you were going to use, and
Yeah.
you can store it in here when you're not
Yeah.
using the bathroom, take it out, pump it out, use
Yeah,
it.
I've put my folding
deflate it.
bikes back here.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. So now we're going to what
a
is
C.
this? This is a seat. Now hold on. What I like about this,
Yeah. This
HID
is-
lights. Do you see that right here?
This is silver.
Yeah, I
this-
like the lights.
Yep.
Listen.
This is a 2023
Yeah.
chassis. That's a 24 chassis. That
Yeah.
has the digital rear view mirror.
Yeah. This is an older chassis, but has the HID.
Correct.
This is one of those random things we were talking about.
Correct.
That like they don't really have
Still-
super control over.
There's still
what kind
some
of lights.
leftover shortages from COVID,
Yeah.
from like chip shortages and all that, and you know, lighting right now is one of them. You know,
Yeah.
and that's a reality of the market
Yeah.
still, and that's
And you'll
why
see the switch out in this. I think is there is no digital rear view.
there's not.
in
That's what I'm
this,
saying,
right.
and that's one
And
of
I'll
the
show
things.
you guys. This is what it looks like up front. This has the new. These all have the new bigger screens.
They do.
But yeah, you've just got a regular mirror here. Yeah, no digital rear view on this one. So you know what? I wonder what I like more, the nice lights or digital. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
Honestly, that's a good question.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
a
that's
decision.
tough.
It's like a circle
Yeah.
sink or a square sink.
Yeah.
What do you like more? You know,
Yeah.
what is the right one for you? You know, this is
Yeah.
not a lithium. This particular one's not a lithium model. This one has white cabinets. This is a C,
Mhm.
so it has the power couch in the back. It does have Firefly. It does have the Truma air conditioner that's
Mhm.
controlled there. It has the Onan, the quiet Onan generator. It still has solar and inverter.
Okay, so is that how you tell here? It's not because lithium would have a different controller. Not this. Everything has the solar.
Right.
Right,
No, it would
so
have a controller right here.
It would have your
Like a little
Lithionics pad
thing,
here.
yeah.
Okay, that's how
And-
you know from inside.
And what's cool about the generator, so yeah, I don't want to knock a generator
Mhm.
because look at all this stuff you can do. So you can choose times to start it and stop it, whether you're here or not. You can also, if your batteries are getting low, you can start it. The
Yeah.
generator automatic, it's called AGS, Auto Gen Start. So you have a temperature trigger, so you can have it trigger when your temperature changes. So if we went here, if the temperature range trigger is enabled, the ambient temperature is outside range set below, the generator will run. So if you change these temperatures, it will
okay.
run. So if it gets to be 90 or 95 degrees,
It'll kick on.
the generator will kick on.
Yeah, and then it'll run your AC.
And it'll run for X amount of minutes, hours,
Yeah.
whatever, and then it'll turn off.
Okay.
and it'll do it again. So
Yeah.
it's really
and it runs
cool.
off of the tank for the
The fuel
Transit.
tank, yep.
So what is that, like 25
25
gallons?
gallons.
So yeah, that can run for a
Days.
long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So this is done to provide power to the Truma HVAC and set the temp. Should be set accordingly. So what's cool is you set all that up here.
Yeah.
And then when you leave, if you want, if you want to leave pets in here and all that, that will monitor it to where we do it. And the new generators are national park certified to where you can camp in a national park.
Yeah.
They're really, really quiet.
Yeah.
And they're not a bad option. It's a way to
Yeah.
save about 20 grand.
Yeah.
Because that's how much the lithium
I've had a
system
lot of
is.
people remark on how quiet they are. For sure, batteries are super quiet.
They're silent, just like
But,
your car.
You know, Fords are awesome to drive. I just have to say that because it's all-wheel drive.
You just
it
went
has
on
the
like
most
a
power.
world tour in yours, didn't you?
Yeah.
Indiana over to
Yeah. I think I went all the way. Yeah,
Where'd you say?
Silo. I missed out Silo. I went all the way out to Flagstaff, Arizona. I picked up Lola in Denver, Colorado, from the airport. Yeah, and I'm telling you, a Ford Transit van is just an amazing drive.
So rear bath, obviously, had a rear bath.
Yeah,
The
side bath.
C has a side bath. So 6 foot tall, 238 pounds. I fit in here fine. You know, my elbows hit a little bit. I got a place to put some shampoo. I got a sink. We have a shower. So you have a shower diverter here where you want the water. You have the shower miser. You have a mirror, handheld shower. So what the shower miser does is once you turn it on, it holds the water in there and it heats it. Once it's hot, it lets you know, and then you use it. So that way you're not running the water for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
My stinking kids do that. They turn the water on, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, oh, the water's getting hot. Like, guys, we have instant hot water. It's already hot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kids, they don't have to pay for it. Send them a bill.
Yeah,
They'll
send them a
change.
bill.
But yeah, once again with the bathrooms, some people love the side bath.
They
Some
do.
people don't even use a bathroom. So this just becomes storage for them.
Yep.
So it's up to you. Some folks are smaller
I
than
put
me
golf
and you.
clubs in here, Bill's man.
Yeah. People put a lot. I've seen a lot of stuff stored in here. So that lady we were talking to said that she has the Planet Fitness membership
She
or
does.
something.
The gold
So
membership. She
yeah.
goes to every Planet Fitness, showers
Yeah.
there, does everything.
Yeah.
But she likes a rear bath because when she uses the bathroom, she said she would open the door and
Look at nature. I'm with her.
So you go to the bathroom with the door open
Sure, why not?
when nature calls. You want to be
it's
one with
Yeah,
nature.
it's awesome. It's beautiful.
Interesting. Beautiful
Yeah,
for who?
That's the way God meant it to be.
For you or for?
I don't know if someone rolls up on me that shouldn't have. Don't just roll up on
Do
me.
not roll up on Hank Strange.
So we were talking about differences. Bigger fridge here.
So here
There's
again,
still a circle sink on this one.
this is the 23 chassis. So we have this is a 24
transitioning
coach,
to that.
but just kind of showing some of the changes, which is cool.
Yeah.
We have a fan, microwave, big AC.
Yeah.
You have a
Bigger
cabinet
fridge,
here
yeah.
with a hanger.
Yeah.
This has the smart TV still.
Cool.
So the 24-inch smart TV.
Yeah.
You know, this is the more traditional. This is what everybody, the couch with the ottoman. So this has 3 seat belts, so you can
Right.
seat 5. Big sliding windows on both
Yeah.
sides. You have the JBL speaker sound system.
So in here, I mean, we could show you, but basically
People
you've
know
got
what
very
cap-
similar cabinets
Yeah.
set up here. There's an AC. The Aventa is in here.
It's not on
well.
because it's a generator. And
Yeah.
we didn't turn
Yeah,
the generator
we would have to
on.
kick the generator on for everything to start up. But very similar. So this has the couch, which is powered, right?
Yep, you press a button. It's right here. So you just press a button.
Yeah.
And
You guys
some
can see
people
that.
like it just kind of recline like
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
or you can lay it flat and sleep, or just watch TV in bed.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV in bed. It kind of hurts my neck. I only have a TV in my room. Do you?
In my room, yes.
Do you watch it?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I need to look at cartoons at night before I go to sleep so I can unwind.
So
Yeah.
6 foot
yeah.
tall,
Yeah.
238 pounds, big, wide, broad, fit fine.
Big burly man.
Big burly man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have some storage behind there, that you could put some stuff. And as you can see, this has different floors, but as Nick is saying, and it has the white interior, but there's all these different options.
There is.
that are out
So you can do
there.
the maple, you can do the white, you can do the gray.
Yeah.
That new floor only comes with the gray cabinets. The gray floor, gray cabinets,
Okay.
white cabinets.
Okay.
But now the white cabinets, you can do the gray countertop or the white countertop.
Okay.
And we're about to walk in one right now that has
Yeah,
a white
let's
countertop.
go take a look at that.
This is the 2024 chassis as
Yeah.
well. So you do have the digital rear view mirror, nice big door like we talk about, the double handles.
Mhm.
But, the exact same chassis. So the all-wheel drive, the EcoBoost, the V6,
Mhm.
great horsepower, torque, great gas mileage, like 20 miles a gallon or
Yeah.
18, I don't know exactly.
Okay. So, and then the little change that we're seeing is now it's going to say Beyond LI versus Beyond
Yes.
LI3. So that's what we're looking at here. This does have the digital rear view.
It does.
So there you go, digital rear view, all the other stuff. Like I said, up here, This is going to be very comfortable to drive. I really like the new cushioning that they put in the seats.
Yeah.
I don't have that in mine, but it's very nice. And then this is a D, right?
Yep.
So you've got this little nook back here you could put stuff in.
You also have a adaptive cruise control. You got the pizza oven there.
Yeah.
You have a lagoon table right here. So
Yeah.
when both of these are swivel, the lagoon table's there.
Mhm.
You know, I like to get up before my wife does, so I'd be sitting up here hanging
Right.
out while my
Okay.
wife is still sleeping. So check this out.
That's my thing.
So I'm pulling out my phone.
Okay.
This is the Lithium app. So
See,
this
okay.
has the lithium package as we showed down there. I open it up.
You're
It is connecting to the system.
Right. There
Now
you
you can see we're at 100%. You know, we are floating our charge right now. This gives you all the information you
Yeah.
need, and then just more random
go. So
information.
far as I know, you're not getting this much data yet from anyone else. I think maybe eventually you'll start to see other.
Turn the engine off
things
and
do
let's
that.
show people how
Oh,
long
let's
this
see. Okay.
says.
All right.
Because
Let's
what's
shut the
really
engine
cool,
here.
it says we have 12 hours and 45 minutes until our battery dies.
With everything you're running.
Everything we're running.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's not bad. So this is regular.
This must
This
be
is
a
not
double. This must be a double.
Is this a
lithium.
double? Oh,
Must
okay.
be.
Because yeah, that's a lot. I don't know exactly how you would tell there what you're looking at. Solar panels are on.
Oh, actually, I'll tell you right here. So if we go through here, yep, 1256 amp hours.
1256 amp hours. Yeah,
There's
nice.
two 630 amp hour batteries.
Yeah.
So this
Cool.
also gives you that information if you want it on here. But I think that this app is pretty darn amazing. Your awning, Truma, same as the other ones. The Lithionics, and then you have some stuff on the Firefly. This is the new white countertop with the white cabinets
Yeah.
with the traditional floors.
Right.
You have a lagoon up here. There is a new cabinet here, and then you have the side bath as well in the D model that we talked about.
Here we go.
So the same side bath as the C is in the D.
Yep.
Everything from here up is about the same. So this
No,
is
this
the new
is different from the other two models we've
It
seen
is.
because this has the air fryer.
air fryer, convection microwave, bake in here. It also
That's
bakes.
awesome.
What does it bake?
Whatever you want, cookies.
Whatever you want.
So Lola and I actually helped test these before they went in. We did like French fries or something.
Pretty
in
cool.
there. Yeah, and one at the owners rally. So this is really nice. This has the square sink too. That everyone's talking about. So this now is a little bit, so it has a side bath that we just
Yep.
looked at, but it's a little bit like the rear bath in that it's got these two opposing benches.
Correct.
Just no bathroom.
And it
back
has
there.
the same thing that the rear bath
Yeah.
has, where this is how you make the bed.
Yeah.
So you make it here, you can make it here.
I know this is a tough question to ask you, and I know all of these that come in, they get, people buy them real fast.
Yeah.
Which one's the most popular so far? Do you know? Is it I think is it the C?
I think the C is the one that sells the most.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The
Mhm.
rear bath is like $5,000 more than the C and the D.
Oh, is it?
I don't know
Okay.
if it's because there's more cabinetry or
Yeah.
I don't know. It is more expensive. That I would say, no offense to you, Hank Strange, but
Mhm.
that's probably our lower.
Yeah. I
one.
say only the people who are inherently geniuses, you know,
Maybe.
and are very special people put on the
This
face
is part of that
Earth.
interrupting thing that people ask you not
You
to
know,
do.
those are the people who buy the rear bath.
They say
I
leave
didn't know
the
he's saying
talking,
something I can't
leave
hear
the
him right
talking
now.
to the professionals.
All I hear is wah, 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 wah.
Exactly.
No, listen, you know what? It's great to have the choice
Yeah.
and the options.
I agree.
And, you know, listen, me, even though I own a rear bath, I look at these so much. I've driven them and all that. Sometimes I see why someone really loves this. You could pull a bike in here real easy. You don't have to go through the
My
bathroom.
wife could have fit that big door we bought in
Yeah,
Atlanta right
yeah.
in here. It's in our house, actually. It's
Yeah.
in our pantry. It's a sliding door in our pantry.
Yeah.
So that is cool. The stand-up paddleboard,
Yeah.
the skis, the
Mhm.
kayaks, the bikes, e-bikes,
Yeah. A
regular
lot
bikes
easier to get back here.
that normal people drive that
Yeah.
want exercise.
And then someone's going to love the fact that you get the big fridge.
Yeah.
I think people have told us that all the time.
This is cool. This is
Oh,
where the
what's
Ninja
this?
Turtles live, down in the
Okay.
sewer.
Can we open it?
Yeah, why
Boom.
That's some good storage.
No, that's cool. Yeah, you could put
mean, look how
a bunch
much
of
room's
stuff
in there.
Yeah, I would put like tools, like a tool roll, or
Yeah.
you know, emergency lights, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that is nice.
I put my
That's
go
something
bag
I
down
don't
there.
have. Your go bag.
My go
Okay,
bag.
cool. I know what you're talking about.
Ready to go.
Freedom sticks.
Freedom sticks.
Yeah.
So these are the covers that come with it, and there is
Yeah.
a screen as well. Couple other cool things. So if we walk
Do
out,
we want to go? Oh, we're trying to avoid going outside.
well, I just want to show you something real quick, Hank. The reason I brought you out here in the heat is
Yeah.
to show you this. It's small, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably what 6 inches.
Mhm.
It probably goes back 3 or 4 feet. But
Right.
it's so cool how they utilize.
is.
I mean, this goes
Yeah.
way more than 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes all the way back there.
Any of this kind of storage you
Oh,
could get
so
is great.
valuable.
You could put chairs
So
so when you're
valuable.
in a campground
Yeah.
in there. You've
And
got
this
the
is where
cables.
the lagoon table
Yeah.
is. You have a lagoon spot here. And so what's awesome, they don't just give you one table and make you choose where to put it. They give you 2. There's
Yeah.
one there for the back, one here for the front, and then
Yeah.
you got your floor mats, you got your smart plug. So all of this stuff can
So
be
here's
stored.
another thing, because I did a factory tour with Nick at Coachman,
Yeah.
right, at Class B, and he wanted to show this. How do you lock this?
Push.
There you go. Okay, so this is locked, but you can have this here and extend your headspace and then still close it. So I'll close it right there and
Yeah.
show you guys. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
it
we
is.
could go to the back of these other things and show you, like the back of each one of these
Has a little storage.
has little things added depending on what the layout
Yeah.
is. See?
But before we move on, so
Yeah.
you know, like we talked about, this here can go there, and then you take the cushions
Mhm.
and you make it into a full
Yeah.
bed. Most people will do it about 75% down to leave a little spot to get in and out of bed.
Yeah,
Actually,
to get to the bathroom.
These cushions go down there too. But
Yeah.
this is nice and sturdy. And
Yeah.
then if you don't ever need it, you just slide it in. It's like you don't have it. You strap it in right here. And
Yeah,
it's
I
just like you don't
recently
have it.
did upgrade mine to these,
Oh yeah?
and they're awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
So
very
you got a
easy.
screen, you got little pockets up there. I
Yeah.
love how they give you more storage.
Yeah, those are cool. Where's the rear bath?
Oh, the first one.
The first one's the rear bath. So if we go back, so check out,
Woo!
so check out this storage.
Oh, this is the
This
one,
is really nice. Yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
right. So these are awesome right here. That was just on the D, but now you've got all of this, which I use. I put like how you're seeing hoses and things like that in here. I get chairs into this big one, folding chairs. Let's go. So the C. Let's take a look and see how the C is in the back. I think you guys might appreciate that.
Is a little unique because
Every time you open a door, something falls out. Yeah, so here we go.
because this has the water tank inside.
Mhm.
Because this is a generator model. If this
Yeah.
was a lithium model, it would have the lithium battery here and it would have storage on this half. But you still, I mean, look at this, the stuff we're storing here.
Yeah,
Lagoon table mount for the back, the screens, the 30 amp plug.
yeah.
You know, and right now the bed is down. If we had the bed up, you could see more
You
storage.
can see more, yeah.
But you know, with the water tank inside, it makes it, you know, easier to use in cold temperatures. But if you on the lithium, they move the water tank out, they put tank heaters on it, they insulate it, and then they put the lithium battery there.
Yeah,
So
very
the
cool.
insulation, something that we have not mentioned, which is like so wrong. We did not
Mhm.
mention this. Coachman has some of the best insulation in the entire RV industry.
Mhm.
So they use a rock wool, which is a nice, big, thick, traditional insulation. They
Mhm.
also use a cozy wrap that goes on the metal of the whole entire shell that keeps temperature regulated, the rock wool, and then they also use this hush mat on the floor that makes it very quiet. I'm sure in your factory tour
Yeah.
you saw all of that.
Yeah, very well built. Very well built.
And my sales team, Austin, was telling me the other day, he's like, Nick, you know, when it's 100 degrees outside and we walk into a Coachman, you can tell how well they're insulated.
Oh yeah, but there you go. There's a look at the 3 different model
Yeah.
Beyonds that you would get from Coachman, all on Ford Transit chassis.
And
all
they're-
beautiful.
And they're not, I mean, these are the 3 they make. There's going to be some changes coming up here in 25.
Yeah,
They're telling me not many at all.
yeah.
So, you know, it's like, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to wait till the new model comes out. They're telling there's no, I mean, like no changes besides the price going up.
Yeah,
Because
unfortunately.
Ford raises
Yeah.
the prices every year.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's a whole other conversation.
But what's cool is that Sunshine State RVs, we don't charge any dealer fees, so we kind of help you save some money, right?
Yeah.
Save that money.
Absolutely. Sunshine State RV is the best place to go to. If you want to find out more like prices, go to the website. Also, you guys have a YouTube channel. You could just call up. You could come down here, right? Anything else you want to add before I end this?
Free delivery nationwide. Whatever
All
you
right.
pick out, we'll send it to your front door.
Yeah, and Nick and I are going to hang out with someone as she gets her van delivered to her right
From
now.
New Orleans,
Absolutely.
Louisiana, or maybe Louisiana.
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 We are out of here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.